Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Strength in English. In this session we are going to see the poem The Gift of India written by Sarojini Naidu. First we try to understand about the poem. The Gift of India is Sarojini Naidu's tribute to those Indian soldiers who were martyred during the First World War. The poet recalls how the soldiers fought bravely and died, but sadly their sacrifices were soon forgotten. She hopes that dead soldiers would be remembered and honored by the coming generations. Background of the poem. About 1 million Indian soldiers were sent to fight in distant lands in Asia, Middle East, and Europe by the erstwhile colonial masters, the British in India. These soldiers listened to the call of their duty and did their best even without knowing why they were fighting. The poem, The Gift of India by Sarojini Naidu, underlines the fact of Indians being slaved of the British before being Indians. She refers to the exploitation of Indians in the hands of the white colonialists. Then, she laments over the gruesome killings of thousands of Indian soldiers in the East and the West on battlefronts during the First World War. She visualizes the horrible scenes of dead bodies of Indian soldiers lying scattered on the fields. She pays a glowing tribute to their bravery. She declares that in history no other country than India has made such a priceless gift to any country. The heart of Mother India is heavy with the grief at the deaths of her brave sons. Towards the end of the poem, the poet hopes that soon good sense would prevail and there would be peace in the world. The sacrifices of the Indians would be remembered with pride for many generations to come. Students, here we understand the explanation of the poem. The first stanza. Is there aught you need that my hands withhold, rich gifts of raiment or grain or gold? Lo, I have flung to the east and west priceless precious stone from my breast, and yielded the sons of my stricken womb to the drum beats of duty, the sabres of doom. Here, Mother India asks the Britishers, is there anything that I have not given you? I have liberally given you the richest garments, grain or gold. More precious still, I have given you my sons, whom I gave birth after suffering great pains. My sons heard the drum beats of duty and reached the valley of death. Second stanza. Gathered like pearls in their alien graves, silent they sleep by the Persian waves, scattered like shells on Egyptian sands, alive with pale brows and brave broken hands, They are strewn like blossoms mown down by chance on the blood-brown meadows of Flanders and France. My brave sons, as valuable as pearls, were killed and buried in the graves by the shores of Persia. Today we call it Iran. The dead bodies lay scattered like shells on sands in Egypt. They lay there with their pale brows and broken hands. The dead bodies of my sons were spread like casually cut down flowers in the meadows of Flanders, Belgium, and in France. Third stanza. Can he measure the grief of the tears I weep, or compass the woe of the watch I keep? The pride that thrills through my heart's despair, the hope that comforts the anguish of prayer. The far sad glorious vision I see of the torn red banners of victory. Here, Mother India, with utmost pain, she is asking, Can you, can you, the British who ruled India, ever measure the tears of my grief and sorrow at the deaths of my brave sons? Can you ever know the extent of my woes at their deaths? Can you know the hope in my heart that comforts me anguished prayer? Can you know of my sad vision of their bloody flag wavering, proclaiming victory? Students, here we understand the study and explanation of the fourth stanza. The terror and tumult of hate shall cease, and life be refashioned on anvils of peace. And your love shall offer memorial thanks to the comrades who fought in your dauntless ranks. And you honor the deeds of the deathless ones. Remember the blood of my martyred sons. Here Mother India says, the day is not far where the surge of hate and terror will come to an end, and life will be refashioned on the foundation of peace. The day you will remember with love and in gratitude those who fought bravely and laid down their lives and honored them for their brave and selfless deeds. You will remember the martyrs of my land who shed their blood for you. Students, here understand the theme of the poem, The Gift of India by Sarojini Naidu. War, destructive and painful. The first theme of the poem is war, which is destructive and painful. The main theme of Sarojini Naidu's poem, The Gift of India, is that war is basically painful and destructive. It snatches precious sons away from their mothers. During the First World War, 1914 to 1918, which forms the background of this poem, thousands of Indian soldiers perished in alien lands on the bidding, even though they had no cause, but only a duty to fight. They laid down their lives. The dead bodies lay scattered in fields unattended. The sorrows and sufferings of Mother India can never be comprehended. The poet hopes that soon the surge of hate and violence would come to an end. Here, Mother India says, life would be refashioned on the strong foundations of peace. The terror and the tumult of hate shall cease, and life will be refashioned on anvils of peace. Students, here we understand the second theme of the poem. Bravery must be honored. The poet has the feeling that the rulers have forgotten the sacrifices of Indian soldiers who fought and laid down their lives on the battlefronts far away from their country in distant lands in Asia, Middle East, and East. Their sacrifices cannot and should not be forgotten. Brave soldiers who die fighting deserve to be honored and remembered. The poet believes that those Indian soldiers who fought for their British rulers should be remembered for generations to come. Their sacrifices would not go in vain. That's why the poet says, to the comrades who fought on the dauntless needs, and you honor the deeds of the dauntless ones, remember the blood of my martyred sons. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching this lesson. I hope this lesson made a lot of difference in learning. Keep learning and promote this channel to the students, those who are in need. Thank you so much, students. God bless everyone. Thank you so much.